Okay, so the stream's back on.
Fresh YouTube. Here we go. Wait, it's just giving me the freaking last one.
Gonna play Majora's Mask, finally. Hopefully it works this time.
Yeah.
I've had enough of these fucking technical difficulties. And this time it's actually in the land of Hyrule there echoes a legend held blah blah blah. A boy who after battling evil and saving Hyrule crept away from the land that made him a legend. Barely enough time. Don't know the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend.
They literally just make it last longer.
Yeah.
Fucking West doesn't care about reading things. They're uneducated and fat.
Ha.
That's probably not what they were like, but I think it's just or made like English or whatever on the West version.
Yeah. That already looks better.
Yeah. Fog's showing up nice.
Yeah.
It was really clear on the other version, like too crisp.
Uh-huh. Why do I have to watch this again?
Alright, I think the audio's good.
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Hee hee, you two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Bit weird texture there.
Yeah.
Oh. What a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skullkid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't tell. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too?
You sick tail.
Yeah. I always thought the cinematics looked a little bit strange, almost a bit too obvious there.
Yeah.
Almost like it's trying.
Unpolished.
Yeah. Almost like it's trying to show off something.
Yeah,
Like, look at
wow,
these.
Look at how cool it is, despite the fact this game wasn't rushed. And this game actually was rushed. They were like, we gotta make a new Zelda game. It started with the Zelda thing, and they were like, that's not gonna work, the 64 failed, or the disk drive failed, so we gotta make another Zelda game.
Yeah.
And then they had like a deadline. And so the reason why they made the game around time ticking down is because their deadline was also really, really close, and time was ticking down the entire time.
Yeah.
So they wanted to emulate the same amount of stress that they were put under while doing this game. But the guy, freaking, I can't remember the guy's name who directed the game, but he's a Zelda guy.
Yeah.
He took it as more of a challenge rather than a stress thing. That's why there's no visible. I mean, there is visible signs of like reused assets, but it doesn't feel like things were done and were like loath to be created or whatever. Because he saw it as more of a challenge rather than an oh god, I'm going to fail horribly at this.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you never see it again after this.
Yeah. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Hee hee. Ah, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come on now. Kind of auto-advance there.
Yeah.
That was unreadable. And the Deku scene again.
Classic. Also, like, I really appreciate what they did to the scene in the HD remake for the, or HD inputs, the better version that they made for the 3DS.
Yeah.
Because you saw as Link is just standing around with that jerky, stupid idle expression that he usually has. In the remake, they actually give him a fearful expression. Standing there like, ah.
Yeah.
Just totally absent of anything until he definitely start attacking.
Hee hee, now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Sis? Whoa, whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me. You. If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there and do something, Deku boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? What, will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on. A helpless little girl is asking you. So hurry up. Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own.
An interesting concept with the fairy. Like how she says, is there something stuck on my face, but obviously there's no physical way you can even see her face because she's just one giant ball.
Yeah.
Well, an interesting concept of the fairies is that they did that way, like they made them just like floating lights with wings, simply because there was no way they were going to get polygons that small, it looked like garbage.
Yeah.
But they're actually supposed to look like the fairies from other Zelda games.
Yeah?
You know, the typical, like, humanoid fairy design. Supposed to look like, and that's what they're meant to look like. They're just obscured by the brightness of fairy magic or whatever.
Huh.
Which is real interesting, because...
It
seems like Ocarina of Time's fairies are so different from, a lot of the rest.
Yeah. So, that stuff back there, I, apologize, so take me with you. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good. So then it's settled. Now then I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch Skull Kid. My name's Tattle. So, it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then.
And it's like, freaking, you're gonna be a jerk, and then... And I like how Link just shrugs. He's like, well, I'm stuck with this.
Yeah. It's been over a decade since I've last played this.
Dang.
So it's like...
It's like a whole freaking new game.
Almost. I really like the ambient qualities of this area.
Yeah, this area is really just, it's visually interesting. And a lot of the games are like that.
Yeah, that's...
Because what I think they did is that don't seem like they're too hard to create. I mean, you're basically using, what, 3-4 textures?
Yeah.
Not counting the objects like the Deku flowers. The geometry is well placed, the textures are placed in a way so that, obviously, if you were to zoom out, this area would probably look like just a giant black box.
Yeah.
But from the player's view, it looks like a mysterious mesh of forest.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like, what lies beyond this area?
Yeah.
It really leaves up to the imagination. A lot of the game is built like this. Like, one of my favorite Zelda games is because it's just got such a mysterious world.
Yeah. They need to hold on. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad.
Suspicious Deku-looking tree is suspicious.
Isn't this supposed to be, you, basically, at this point?
Well, it's supposed to be spoilerinos. It's supposed to be a character who's, in the, Deku Palace. It's supposed to be the son of that character.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know if Skull Kid killed them, or if they just stood there and died because whatever. Or even why they're there in the first place. It's unknown, it's never explained.
Yeah.
But it is supposed to be, Oh yeah, I see how that happened. Skull Kid made that character die now.
Yeah.
Basically, what I think he did is that the Deku Kid was standing there, or whatever. Just sort of loitering around or something, maybe he was looking for something. But anyways, the Deku Kid was there, alive. And then when Skull Kid was like, your horse is stupid, now let me turn you into a tree. I think what he did is he just transferred the spirit from that random Deku guy who was here. And thus killing Deku. Because when you think about it, like, all the other guys that you get masks from, you actually get to spend a little bit of time with them.
Yeah.
And, like, have a few lines of dialogue talking to the actual characters before the masks happen. But here you don't. And the reason for that is I think that you probably... Deku Kid just been standing in that same room as Link, but he's not.
Yeah. Bit strange.
Yeah. And another thing I like is this whole area.
Yeah.
Just the architecture of this area. It's really
but it's
interesting.
makes you wonder.
Yeah, it's just really mysterious. Another example of the way they built the environments. While it may have been for because they had the limitation of time, the way they built them was really strategic.
Yeah.
And making up for what they couldn't put in detail, put in mystery. An illusion of detail like this.
Yeah.
Illusion.
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Oh, boy.
The classic.
Freaking Happy Mask Salesman. The creepiest dude in all of the Zeldaverse.
I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I've found you. Now don't think me rude, but I have been following you.
So it's basically like, I've been stalking you this entire time, but
Yeah.
that's not rude, is it?
I know of a way to return you to your former self. Why? If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal.
Like, what? I wonder what the dilemma would be if Link actually likes this one.
Yeah. In exchange, all I ask is that you can also get my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What, is that not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should be.
That's a freaking insult to this game.
Yeah.
That's weak.
Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you're young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you.
If only you found it right away. If only.
Yeah.
And Skullkid's just walking around and you just mug him.
Yeah.
And the game ends.
Zelda Rocks 11Y Twitch. Heyo.
So...
Oh boy.
Position this chat so I can see it a bit better.
You said you'd do this. He gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was just the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy in there.
Alright, so you want to do that first.
Not much.
be interesting watching this, and being able to re-compare it to the manga. Actually have the manga of this.
Yeah.
The manga based off of it. So it's essentially just this in a cutesy comic form.
Yeah.
And for the fact that it's just a one-volume manga, so obviously they couldn't spend too much time on certain parts.
Uh-huh.
The details were definitely cut out. But, yeah, it was pretty good. Get that first, if you want to, like, make things easier. Oh wait, streaming, alright.
Just okay.
Yeah, just turn back around and you saw that fairy, that weird looking fairy just
Yeah, but I
want
to see what happens.
Yeah, alright.
I don't have
Yeah,
the manga. I have the first. I don't have anything. And I didn't even know that there was. I didn't even know that they made anything out of this. What do you want, Shrimp? I'm
there's
busy.
a team of 2 mangakas, or people who make mangas, just like a comic book artist only it's the superficial Japanese term.
Yeah.
There's these 2 girls who, make manga comics, or whatever.
Oh no,
Pretty much
the
every
Great
Zelda
Fairy.
so far. They've even done Skyward Sword, though I haven't read it.
Please hear my plea. I have been broken and shattered to pieces by the masked skull kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in time and bring them back to this area.
Yep.
So much for the skull kid being no match.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You
already...
like go there, like, you'll freaking beat him up, and she's already, like, in pieces, literally.
Yeah. I knew this, but I just wanted to see. An original N64 cartridge. I used to
I
have
have a
it.
real N64 cartridge. What did you get? Did you get the gray copy or the holographic gold?
I had a gold copy of this.
What?
I had a gold copy of this.
Was it the holographic type or
I don't
just the
know.
regular?
I don't know, it's been so
There is a
long.
regular gold. All I know is that I have one with like a... The sticker of it is just a holographic thing. Yeah, I think the gold copy is actually the most common.
Yeah.
That they gave out to, I think Club Nintendo, not Club Nintendo, like, Nintendo members or some crap.
Yeah.
Only or something. Or kind of like the, version of, like, the Golden Ocarina of Time or some crap, only it's in reverse. But yeah, the thing Zelda Rocks is describing is, the same copy I have.
Yeah. Huh. And it fucking begins. I have barely any idea what to do here.
Alright, so what you want to do is just go back to Great Fairy. And then go from there. There's essentially a checklist going on at this point. It's invisible, but it's there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things you can do in the first 3 days, albeit a lot of it's waiting around.
Uh-huh.
Because you're not allowed to leave the town. You can try to leave, but you won't be able to.
Actually, the same shop I got the MM at has the gold OOT for only $50. I might pick it up.
Interesting, because, like, obviously they charge more at places that actually know their stuff, because they know that they can charge for that amount. But the one that I got, the Majora's Mask cartridge, I got for $15.
Uh-huh.
$15 at a CD exchange sort of shop. They just sold old movies and used CDs.
Uh-huh.
They also had a lot of retro video games, and they were selling them for the cheap. And every time I've tried to go buy another 64 game around here, it's been ludicrous prices, and it's like, why the frick should I even care?
Yeah.
It's like, I really wish someone here was uneducated.
Huh. By the way, just like the fact that you can play as a Deku scrub, which is, I mean, these were just regular standard issue enemies in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, and the fact that you're playing as a Deku scrub is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's something that I don't...
The fact that Deku scrubs have a society and a role in this game.
Yeah.
Is pretty impressive. And funny enough, this is the only game where they actually have a society as far as I know, so...
Yeah. But
because Terminus Deku scrubs got on the good end of, you know, world building.
Still better than, well, it's something I didn't think that they would do.
Yeah. Well, we need to reuse assets, because we can't make new characters or anything. So let's see, we got 3 races, or we've got 2 races, that aren't, Hylians, or sorry, Terminians.
Yeah.
So, what can we do for the next race? Because we're going off of the number 4 here. We have 4 directions.
Yeah.
We need a race for this one, and it's like... Well, we've got a ton of Deku models from the last game. We can just make a few new ones. And that's, I think, what we did.
The door to the clock tower stairway opens at midnight on the eve of the carnival. A fireworks show will mark the occasion.
Did you go to the Great Fairy again?
No, I'm about to do that. I'm just doing stuff. I got my Majora's Mask for 30 instead of the 50 they usually sell the old Zelda games. Only because the casing has a few cracks in it. The game still runs perfect though, and that's all I really care about. Tattle, and you, young one of the altered shape. Oh boy. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that the masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it.
And there's that then. And now the next thing you want to head over and do is, the bombers, which...
I remember them.
A balloon! And the next thing you want to do is, the obvious, once you get this new power.
Yeah. You can now shoot things. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts. But be careful, you must not underestimate that child's power. Kind young one. If ever you are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. They actually reused assets because Miyamoto only gave the development team a year to make the game.
Yeah, I was just talking about that earlier, how this game is technically rushed.
the
And
development,
it's also the reason why they centered it around the time mechanic.
the history behind this game is a saga of epic proportions.
Yeah, seriously. It goes back all the way to the original 64, to the disk drive, to the game that you see here.
Like,
there's a ton of stuff in between. It's really interesting.
Like, if you know of Aurora Zelda, well, technically this is Aurora Zelda.
This is that extension to Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, you even got the footprints that they wanted to add. You for them, because you aren't heavy enough,
like,
I guess.
I mean, what happened was they were gonna make the Ocarina of Time thing like they originally said. And they were like, you know what? Why make this when we can make a new game instead?
So they did that.
Yeah. And then that turned into this.
And then they were like, frick.
Yeah, the disk drive failed. Which already happened anyway. Like, I'm surprised they even thought of it because...
Because it would have been dead and they wouldn't get sales for their game.
Like, Ocarina, like they already knew that they weren't going to have Ocarina of Time on the 64 DD. So it's like, why even have it on the 64 DD at all?
Alright, did you talk to the bomber kid?
No, I need to go do that thing. I've just been fucking running around.
Yeah, you want to go do that, preferably as fast as possible. For anything, because basically...
You shoot the giant balloon.
Yeah, you shoot the giant balloon, and then the bombers are like, let's play tag. And so, they'll play tag, but if it changes to like a new day or the night or whatever, you'll have to start over again.
Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I just can't tell you what the code is. You have to pass my test first. Alright, listen up, guys. If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready?
Alright, there's a couple in each area. You just want to spin dash into them to catch them. One guy over there. Well, actually, there's 2 guys in this area. You just want to spin dash and touch them and they get caught. Oh, you can actually do something right now. You should fight that lady. You wanna fight the dude who took your bag. Actually, not the lady, frick,
I don't think I can do anything about that right now.
Zelda
Aurora to Zelda Guide into Zelda Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah, you can't. Day 1 though, but whatever. Anyways, the last dude that's in this area, and then move to the next.
I don't know where I don't know where he is.
He's over next to the sleigh.
Let's just...
Back up. He's not gonna let you pass.
Yeah. That's just stupid, isn't it?
He lets that kid pass. But he
that
doesn't
one
let
was
you.
in the loading zone. Is there one in each area?
There's a beach area, but... beach area is, I think, outside of town or something. go to that side of town. And there's also 2 in this area, or 2, I think. Let's try breaking those boxes. Stockpot's closed.
There's only 2 left.
Yeah, this game has racism aspects.
Yeah.
There's the code guy. There's the guy riding a cuckoo.
Yeah.
Cuckoo that's
So
never even in this game.
Where is the last guy?
Okay, the 4th guy is across, so you want to go back to the central area outside the clock tower.
You know, I don't think I'll be able to do this in time.
Yeah.
I think it's doomed.
Just at least try.
I might as well go back to the last thing.
And then you want to go... that way. Into, not that, the...
I don't know why the screen shrinks.
You want to go to the west.
Well, I'll tell you right now, that ain't gonna... I thought you were tougher than that, but you're nothing special.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to do it over again.
Yeah.
Anyways, the last guy is in that west area.
Yeah.
Or basically, you don't go to the pond, but you go to the area over. It's like an alleyway of shops.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one with the stairway?
Yeah. The stairway with the planters and whatever. You can actually shoot the cuckoo out of kids' hands and use it for you. Yeah, that's funny.
Huh.
Sabotage is escaping.
Well, that was silly.
Well, snap it. It's the Illuminati again.
Yeah.
He says, MLG Pro Tip, shoot button makes you shoot. No, wait. No, tip, the shoot button makes you a hoot. Though I think he meant to say
Oh
shoot.
boy. That was easy.
Stupid poem. A rhyme or whatever. Straight out of home.
Gotta love that N64 lag.
Yep. Classic.
If I can do this without... Oh, there you go.
There's too many paper orbs on the screen.
Yeah. You know where this goes. Oh. No running man.
Too bad you can't make him fall off a cliff in this game.
Yeah. There he is. I guess I was never here.
Yeah, you haven't gone to this area yet. So it's gotta do little
Oh, that was
flashing
easy.
cuts. And it's funny, you can see your fairy through literally walls.
Yeah. You're pretty
So
good for a Deku scrub. If only you were human.
Yeah, you're pretty good for a Deku scrub, if only you weren't black. It's literally, that's the commentary of this.
Yeah. Nazis. Then I could give you an original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs. Oh boy. I guess
You're
not.
not.
Once we let some kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it.
So basically, not only did Skull Kid screw up like local random people, but he also screwed up the relations
Oh boy.
between scrubs and Terminian people.
That is so close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so write that down or mental note it. Hold on, let me get it. 1, 2, 3,
I don't
5,
even
4.
I don't even need to.
It's just in case.
It's almost like in fucking
It's like
Spaceballs.
that code is literally a random number every single time.
Yeah.
In this town are racist. And it's weird because they're in a gang, but a gang that helps people.
Huh.
So it's like they're contradictory, but then it's like, yeah, we don't accept different students.
Yeah, so much for that.
They're helpful, but not enough. So then you want to go and put it in Yellow Pat Kid.
That's right. If you know the code, then you're a member, right? Okay, here you go.
He wasn't indoctrinated to the propaganda yet.
Haha.
You're getting around to it though.
There's a lot of cool stuff at the telescope guy's place. And, the Bomber's Secret Society of Justice Forever.
Anyways, you get your first hostile landscape. Because this little cave area does have a couple of spoders,
Yeah.
as you call them.
I don't know why there's a clock down here. I guess they put it in, but...
Yeah, considering they like dressed the place up, I doubt that torch was there.
Yeah. By the way, look at this, like...
This place looks a lot, from what I remember in the 3DS version, they actually made it so there was like drawings on the walls.
Yeah.
Like they dressed it up so it made it look like children were actually there, like pretending to be in a secret hideout, rather than a empty freaking dungeon.
Yeah.
You can go down that way, but it's just a trap. And you can't even reach it at this point, I don't think you can. You just want to use the platforms.
Uh-huh.
Interesting, you can kill those spiders with bubbles.
Yeah. More arches on the walls.
Like, why would they have arches? It looks like catacombs.
Yeah.
It's the freaking death sewer. The balloon is too. You'd think you'd be able to move that away, but I guess your weak Deku arms just don't work.
Yeah, but I don't think it would even fit in this hallway.
Yeah. Not only that, but why would it be like
why would they even put it there?
Yeah. Well, it's got Majora's mask on it, so maybe it's materialized by Skull Kid's magic.
Well, yeah, but the other guy has it as well.
And you get this cool lab, which I always thought was really cool how much detail they put in this place.
Yeah.
Crystals, and if you look on the floor, there's drawings for some kind of creature. And planted a cuckoo in the cage that you can actually hit a bunch of times and make angry.
Huh.
And the cuckoos do attack you. And they even, I think they even still had that dolphin picture in high def recreation in the 3DS version.
Yeah.
It's really great that they put that much time and effort into there.
It's Cubert wall. I really like the notifications that you get. I mean, it's almost like a bit of a weird feeling. Like, usually you forget about the time in this game, and then that comes up, and it brings it back to your mind for a split second. No matter where you are,
it's
you're
like
in the middle of this area.
I think they did that on purpose just to like pour in the feeling of how much pressure that were put on the team. Almost out of a little bit of spite.
Yeah.
So you want to talk to,
Well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bombers gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said that he'd steal my moonsteer. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower.
Yep. So now what do you want to do is, go up for that door to the outside. You watch the nice cutscene.
A bit weird how the it has the black bars. Oh boy.
Yeah, the black bars cut it off because it's a cutscene. But if you look at it again, it's regular.
Yeah.
In this game has black bars, like it's a cinematic or something.
Yeah, like right here. But it still has that viewpoint thing from the telescope.
Like they didn't even need the black bars, but I guess
Yeah.
I guess it lets you know it's a cutscene or some crap.
Yeah, but it just looks weird. I always thought it was weird, even back in the day. Well, did you find that troublemaker? And that loud noise? What was that? Perhaps another moonsteer is falling nearby. Go through that door and take a look outside. But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of the clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door, and that only opens on the eve of the carnival.
Well, I've stopped playing Pokemon Green right now.
You got the moonsteer.
I see that because, actually, you know what? I guess I can continue playing Pokemon Green, grinding my Pokemon. The reason why I stopped is because, I got Silip, the Drowsy, up to level 26, and I forgot that's his evolution level.
Yeah?
See him evolve, but we'll be able to read the, funny stuff. And I'll put off reading it, that way I can get a legitimate reaction.
It's like my heart is being peered into. That's a disturbing eye.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not actually that disturbing when you look at the moon, though.
Yeah.
It's like the scene from SpongeBob, where it's like, Patrick's like, that's not disturbing, this is disturbing. And just insert moon image.
Yeah.
Speaking of things, A Link to the Past introduced into the series. A Link to the Past is the first in the series to introduce max HP of 20 Hz.
Huh. Actually,
I played the original Link to the Past. I've only played the, I guess, quote-unquote sequel on the 3DS.
A Link to the Past is actually my first Zelda game as well.
I'm sorry. I read the name of the evolution, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's really funny.
Yeah?
It's not too different from Scylla, but what they did do is great. Come on.
Does it kind of just disappeared? Alright, so we know where the Skull Kid is. Let's go ask around the clock tower, maybe we'll learn something. Whoa, look at the time, you don't even have 2 days left. I don't think Tattle knows of the value of time in this game. Especially after you get the thing that slows it down.
Yeah, she's like, whoa, hurry the frick up!
Yeah.
It's like, Tattle, it's okay, we have like over 15 minutes for every single day now.
Yeah. Flocky, Flieger, Flocky. I'm sorry. Hello.
Yeah,
They just
Flieger, Flashy. Great name, very easy to pronounce.
Flauke.
I think it's Flouchy. Let's just call him Flieger or whatever. Or Flow, I don't know. Whichever is better. Zelda rocks. Also, what you want to do now, as a recommendation, you could actually head over to a dude outside the clock tower.
Yeah.
He's inside one of those Deku flowers, and you can go talk to him, and he'll give you a thing. So you can get a little bit of extra stuff done, well, and also, not only will he give you a thing, but he'll also, give you flower keys, and that way you can actually enter the clock tower when time comes.
Yeah. The clockwork flying guy.
Yeah.
I've already sold out of my wares and the carnival hasn't even begun. I'm thinking of closing up shop so I can buy a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. I've heard that a stone called the Moon's Tear shines brighter than any other in the land. If you've got one, I'd really like to get it from you. My wife would love it. If you give it to me, I'll give you my spot here, Deku flower included.
So what he's talking about is what that old guy just gave you.
Yeah.
Or not
what a
really,
nice coincidence.
Found it.
Oh, I never noticed that it has a kind of a cross on it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a religious symbol. Hide your eyes, children.
Ah, that stone. You must hand it over to me. In exchange, I'll give you my spot in the Deku flower.
Which is a very good thing, because otherwise you can't even reach the door when time comes.
You traded the Moon's Tear for a land title deed. You really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on a jewel or strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. The title deed for this spot should be in high demand among Deku scrubs, but you already knew that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it.
Interesting thing about that thing you just got, recommendations, says to head over to the Stockpot Inn, which is that place you tried to enter, but there's actually a way to enter it at night, because it's closed usually.
Yeah?
Deku flower to get up to the top door. And this isn't anything essential, but it is nice to have when you start trying to increase your health.
So go back to there.
To their Stockpot Inn.
Right.
And it was where the bomber kid was standing. Yeah.
I always remember, like, they could sneak into here. A bit strange, actually.
Yeah.
I love the atmosphere in here during the nighttime.
Yeah, it's got that. It literally feels like being in some kind of like hotel at night.
Yeah.
Enclosed. And atmospheric, I guess.
Uh-huh.
It was go down that hall as such, and then the bathroom.
Control failures.
He just missed the bathroom.
Paper, please.
Classic toilet hand.
Yeah. Oh, you saved me. This fell down here. I'll give it to you.
Well, it's a hurt piece.
Yeah.
Even though I think I don't think anyone would actually take that unless they were Link.
Yeah. And the screen shrinks
It's like,
again.
please, just. He's also got paper next to him. The
Yeah.
whole tub on the floor is filled with paper. Zelda Rocks says, also that Moon's ear scene makes me think of something. Maybe Moon is somehow sentient and is aware of what the Skull Kid's making it do.
Huh.
So, or I think he meant Moon's tear. So
Yeah.
my idea is that the Moon tear is actually the Moon crying about what it's being forced to do. Yeah, that's what I thought when I first saw the game. Sure, considering how it kind of dissipated and how, if you're thinking about it logically, Termina is now permanently screwed because there will be no more waves.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's really not just a creation by Skull Kid and it's just a corrupted moon.
Originally, I think originally it was supposed to be a regular moon.
To be a regular faceless moon. If you check out any of the art, like the art, the official artwork,
Yeah.
it still has the beta design for the moon's face on it. And by which I mean it had no face.
Yeah.
So no, it's the final day, and now you can just goof off, because there's nothing else you really have to do.
Well, that's what I was doing anyway.
Yeah. So I guess it works out. Also, another interesting thing they did in the 3DS remake is all those posters
Yeah.
are now a lot better. Like, there's a ton of different posters, and they're all really interesting.
Yeah.
A whole lot of detail to this game. It's really nice to look at.
Uh-huh.
And they added detail without taking away with what made the original great.
Yeah. I should have played that one.
Like, I guess you could have, but I would just play this one first, so you can gain appreciation for the original. The game actually plays a little bit differently than the 3DS version. The 3DS version goes back and fixes some of the flaws of this.
Yeah.
Such as the saving issue. You can only save if you decide to reset the time. Like, if you decide to play the Song of Time and save and go back
Yeah.
to the first day, instead of saving, you have the owl statues, where if you hit with a sword right now,
Yeah, I know that.
you can quick save, where basically, as long as you save there, if you die or if the game ends, you'll just respawn at an owl statue at the time you saved at.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like a save state.
There's actually one other heart piece he could have gotten in the first 3 days.
Wait, what was the other heart piece?
I don't know.
'Cause that's what usually I go for, is I just go and get that one. But then again, I haven't played this game in a while. I know there's gotta be stuff I'm missing.
Uh-huh.
But there's really not a whole lot you can do on this day. So usually on the third day you're stuck spinning around. Oh yeah, the Deku Playground. You could've gone over there. Although I kinda hate that area, because the minigame over there sucks a little bit.
Oh, right.
Essentially, there's these Deku guys, and they're like, if you land on these platformers, oh my gosh. If you land on these platforms and collect these rupees, if you collect enough. So that's a little distraction, though I don't think you can do that at this point. I think they're closed shop because they realize that, that moon's gonna fall.
Yeah.
Nice, there's no actual hole there.
Yeah,
The vertices just meet at the end.
They really made it look good on the N64. But as soon as you blow it up, it kind of falls apart.
Yeah, because if you look at it on the N64, you'd buy that there was a thing beyond that.
Yeah.
But here you can see where the vertices just sort of slope down.
Yeah. It's actually a bit of a shame.
Maybe you should, like, put an overlay of scan lines. Like how some of the filters on OpenMU has.
Huh.
They literally just have filters for scan lines. Yeah, you basically have to go back and play it consecutively.
Yeah.
The mini-game, which, you know, if you really want to do that, you can always do it every single, like... That's the nice thing about Majora's Mask, is that if you miss one time, you'll always know if you rewind time, you'll be able to have another chance at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other people's rooms, but yet he's sneaking into literally every place. Also, you can go through that candle on the table.
I love how ominous this sounds. Night of the final day, 12 hours remain. Isn't there a crack in this wall here somewhere?
Back in that wall, I think it's the other room, and you can't access the other room unless special conditions.
Yeah.
You gotta go on a side quest first, but yeah, there is a room with a crack in it. But interesting thing about that room that you were just in,
yeah,
of the Garmin troop or whatever they're called, that room, if you go in there with the which you don't have, it'll be later on, I'll try to remember it. But if you go in there with the Goron mask, stand next to that corner of the wall where the chairs are lined up. Link face the wall, and then have the camera try to face him. You can actually have the camera clip through the wall, and you can see this invisible land where characters are standing in. And it's really creepy, because I did it once, and during that there was like, a character was on a course of walking, I think it was Anju. Like, they were walking, and you could see into the thing, like, you could see Boyd walking. And it was really kind of creepy.
Huh.
I didn't actually know that would happen, I was just screwing around. Change the camera and yeah.
I guess this is for all the... I guess everyone who wants to kill themselves is in here.
Yeah, everyone's just like, everyone who's depressed. Well, except for the, you could actually go check out the, like, the Running Man's house.
Yeah.
And he's really sad because it's like, he wants to leave town, but he doesn't want to lose his job. And if he leaves town, he loses his job, and he loves his job so much. And so he's just sitting on the bread. He's sitting on the bread. He's sitting on the bed crying. And it's really freaking sad.
Yeah.
And, oh man, there's actually I'll get around to it when you do the mask quest for his hat. Which isn't really a mask, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. It's in the mask department.
Huh.
But, once you do this quest for his mask, how depressing it is. The whole thing is depressing. So, this is, Jeffrey James, yeah, postmaster. He's basically that. This is the town's only postman.
Yeah.
And he does it, like, hyper fast. So yeah, now you can just throw around out the door of the clock tower, that way you can get there in time.
You can kind of see a crack there, and it goes way back.
Yeah.
The door to the clock tower only opens once a year at midnight. No shit. Captain Obvious.
I also loved how much, like, I guess, detail they put into the clock. Because it actually shows the real time of day and stuff.
Uh-huh. If everyone's
And it
gone,
also
why
gives
is
you the
there
illusion
a...
that the real clock is how it functions.
Yeah. If everyone's gone, why is there still fireworks?
Because Mayor Dotor's still there. And he's the guy who everyone convinced him, like, there were people saying no, they had a conference go on, and people were saying no, some people were saying yes.
Yeah.
And Dotor was like, screw it, let's just do fireworks anyways. So the mayor of the town's still in the town.
Yeah. And that's the guy who's doing that?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only explanation. Now you've got 5 minutes.
That's basically nothing.
What?
That's basically nothing. This music right here.
Classic depressing.
Yeah.
I've never heard a Zelda theme be so depressing as this. Sounds like you're about to freaking die.
Yeah.
The whole world's just gonna freaking die.
It also has a bit of a stock sound effect that's in other games.
Yeah.
Go up the stairs. I was just waiting up for a little bit. Interesting how this thing, how the clock face becomes a battlefield.
Yeah, when in reality, what the thing was supposed to be, like, theoretically,
Yeah.
townspeople had the thing worked out and they got a bridge built over from that tower those guys made.
Yeah.
The townspeople would walk across the bridge, go up on top of the clock tower and party. Because they were rushed.
Huh. Sis. Tail. We've been looking for you too. Hey Skull Kid, what if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, oceans, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there, bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy.
You stupid freaking fairy.
What are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you still think that you're a friend after that? Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Hee hee. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it.
Seriously, like, that's the line that triggered me when I first played the game. I was like, oh yeah, Hey, yo, watch this, and I spent like the entire time shooting bubbles at him.
Yeah. And then the clock resets itself.
Screaming
I liked this, technically middle boss battle music.
Yeah. Next thing you want to do is shoot.
Obviously.
Yeah. Because it's the only thing you can do. You can't even freaking spin into the guy.
Uh-huh. Makes that sound when it lands.
You know, like how you visibly see it clip into the ground.
Yeah.
Like ocarina thingy.
You got the Ocarina of Time. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Set it to C and use A and the 4 C buttons to play it. Press B to stop. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you.
The only time we see Zelda.
Yeah. I think, isn't that the exact same model as Ocarina of Time?
Yep, exact.
And you can barely even see it here.
The blur effects are extreme.
Yeah. You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? It's interesting how, even though this is supposed to be Hyrule, the shield is still the same. Like, the shield is the majority.
Yeah. Serious, I think that was an oversight.
Yeah.
Because in the book, the second book to the Hyrule Historia series,
Yeah.
where it's essentially just a bunch of promotional artwork
Uh-huh.
rather than concept, there is an interview between a couple of art directors.
Yeah.
And one of them said, and the guy who made the shield, I can't remember any of their names, because of course not, but Shield said he made it that way because he wanted something a little bit more foreboding for Termina's Shield, and he didn't want to just make another Hylian Shield.
Yeah.
And because the game was so different already, he figured adding a creature of the night rather than this majestic eagle.
Yeah.
Make better for the sort of game and its whole feeling.
Uh-huh.
Majora's Mask.
Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule. I don't know how much, but it's not much. They just said that.
It's like he goes talk to her, and then she's like, "I think Ganon's an evil man."
Yeah.
And that's it.
And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I am praying.
I
I am praying that your journey will be a safe one, and Zelda Rocks 11 is back.
Yeah.
If something should happen to you, remember this song. Okay, fuck it, I'll stop fucking around.
Classic Zelda. If only they get annoyed after screwing it up so many times.
Yeah.
Like, Link, stop screwing around. Get to it.
The goddess of time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you. Snap out of it. What are you doing? What are you doing lost in memories? Get yourself together. Getting that old ocarina back isn't gonna help us. Somebody, anybody, goddess of time, help us please. We need more time.
When you get out your
I'm very well aware
arena
of what
that's
I need to
magically
do.
in trumpets.
Can't just do nothing.
You just wait for it to wind down.
The sky looks like Minecraft in here. Could eat the pixels.
The only problem is that there's a couple of, like, rectangle stars. It's not very Minecraft, I'd say. Minecraft doesn't settle for rectangles.
We need to get that instrument.
Flashy says you can only say FF. Are you talking about, your name? So I think FF or FFF. Triple F. I find it so weird that, your ocarina turns into trumpets.
Yeah.
Used with, like, magical power. I mean, it kinda is, but you'd think it'd just be time.
Yeah. Also, I love how the time is paused while you're in this.
Seriously, you can just stand on dialogue options too forever.
Yeah. So much for that 5 minutes. That's how you save the world, to just stand there.
Yeah, it's like Undertale all over again.
Yeah.
Let's just not finish this battle by never ever doing our turn. Interesting thing about those trumpets is that they're a different color in the beta version.
Yeah. They also,
That color.
in the beta version... Oh boy.
We.
Horse scene strikes back. Done of the first day. What just happened? Everything just... And the dog is frozen.
Yeah, I love that. Everything just...
Started over.
It's like they're staring at the dog for a moment. Like,
Yeah. What are you anyway? That song you played, that instrument. Tails freaking out. Like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah.
That instrument. Wait, that's it. Your instrument. The masked salesman said that if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what? Actually, kinda did.
Yeah. I mean, after doing freaking frick all for a couple of days, then you probably can get an objective like that.
Yeah. I know we need to go back in there, and then he gives you a thing and turns you back to normal and gives you a mask.
Yeah.
So basically, the concept is, for each side quest, you start at the beginning, like you go back in time, and then you go through the side quest. And that usually takes the entire 3-day
About
cycle.
3 days, sometimes only 2, sometimes even 1. Some pretty short ones.
Yeah, but you do that for each side quest. For most of them. I don't know if there's any... I don't know if there's any that are weird and make you reset during it. I wouldn't be surprised, but...
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I guess there is a couple that are kinda like that. For example, you have to get a mask. Whole time in the dungeon, then it's probably gonna be a while. I would go in and do that thing now, either that or cast the song of... or some crap.
Oh right, I
like
can
Slow
do that
Time,
now.
which is just the Song of Time played backwards.
Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it!
It's like, whoa, don't freaking touch me.
Ha!
Calls the cops.
Yeah. Then listen to me. Please play this song that I am about to perform and remember it well. Also that organ that
And he
comes...
just suddenly has the piano.
Yeah. Just comes out of nowhere. And you never see it again after this.
Yeah. He gets up or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, because it's like a really elaborate model, too.
Yeah. Though to be honest, it's probably like half of it's missing or something.
Yeah.
Also, I like how it has 3 rows of keys, even though they only use like 3. They play 3 notes.
Yeah. Like a piano, piano organ thing.
Yeah.
And for James says, I believe it's an organ. But despite it being an organ, it sounds like a piano. Used organ, it doesn't know how it wants to sound.
Yeah.
Fun fact. 20 facts you didn't know about Majora's Mask. Saria's song is actually the healing song backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I am sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal. You got the Deku mask to keep as a memento. Well, there's only
3
5 notes. Eventually it will... Well, it's the same 3 notes over and over.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the full thing is... I guess the full, like the full song that it plays when you play it, that is 5 notes. With some overlap. But my point still stands. He only plays 3 notes on the whole thing.
Yeah, He brings up a thing with a million keys, and then he just plays the shortest little song.
Yeah.
Interesting thing, in order to actually play the full 5 notes or whatever
Yeah.
of Song of Healing, you have to do the special thing where you hold out the C stick to get a lower note.
Yeah. So now that you got your thing, or whatever, so please give me that which you promised me. Just awkward standing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. My mask.
No. Rage levels.
You did.
Reaching max.
Get it back. Didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from me, it is called Majora's Mask. Oh boy. It is a cursed item from a legend that is said to have been used by an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears the mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now the tribe from that legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now that imp has it. I'm begging you, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Head
It's
bang.
like, calm down.
Yeah.
This character doesn't even speak.
Really?
Of course he'll say yes.
You'll do it for me? They just assume. I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe.
Did you know the way he's animated is done intentionally to make him seem more creepy and mysterious?
I kind of figured that.
Yeah, because typically they have some kind of natural transition into emotions. This guy is like literally, it's like you missed a couple of frames.
Yeah. That mask, the Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do those terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we gotta do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon that Tail were trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. So what now?
So, one of the first things you want to do, if you want to go ahead and go over to Deku Town, want to go and,
Is there something I should do here?
Oh yeah, you want to go hit that owl statue.
Okay, that's a good idea, actually.
You can not go to Deku Town and just loiter around town and do random stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of masks you can pick up in the night. Like, you can go on the first day, you can wait until it's around 11 o'clock and go capture that robber and actually hit him. And there's also another guy who appears at night, you can get a mask from at the wash hole or whatever, the stream area.
Yeah.
Or you can play the Song of Double Time, which is something you really want to do if you're going to go to a new area and check out the swamp.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of options.
Shit.
Well, the bomb mask's a little bit important, considering it is pretty much your, bomb things. And I don't remember if there's anything you actually have to bomb at all during the, even the first dungeon. I don't even think there's a reason you should have a bomb mask, but it's always nice to have.
By the way, I like how you're never really taught about this song. Like the...
Well, you are if you go to the, Scarecrow guy.
Oh, yeah.
And on the final day, he's like alive and dancing.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, let me teach you about these songs. No, that one's still me after him.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Goodbye. You can kind of see the edge of the map there. I guess it's not that bad if it's from far away. Oh. You can just stand in the middle of this.
Okay, back.
Okay.
Alright, so there's a couple of random things you can do, but I wouldn't recommend doing them at your current peace point.
So I should just...
Yeah, I would just head over to the swamp.
Yeah, just do...
It's a really good place to start. The swamp does a good job of giving you a layout of things while having, I guess, a decent, limited stuff to do.
Uh-huh.
There's another thing you could have done while you were at town is cut a bunch of grass and got, I think, 10 rubies. Sorry, not rubies.
Yeah.
This isn't CDI. 10 rupees. And you could have gone over to Tingle.
Yeah.
His original appearance in the Zelda games, and gotten a map from him, but you really don't need a map.
Yeah.
Really pointless unless you're totally directionless.
Uh-huh.
Because once you know the areas, you know the areas.
Yeah.
They're pretty linear and small.
Random moo. Oh, I remember this pixel art. Tail
Yeah,
and
the pixel art he drew on the tree.
Yeah. Tail and I drew this at the Skull Kid when he first met him. He told us that if he had been fighting with his friends and that he told us that he had been fighting with his friends and that they had left him all alone.
Everyone has left the YouTube chat, by the way. three games have seemingly left, and triple F.
Rogue fairies.
Oh, and Zelda Rox's last message is Magic Trumpets. Also, play some sweet jazz. Yeah, like, it's interesting because the trumpets are so tacky sounding compared to all the other instruments. And they're the same thing, they're really funny because you can make really funny sounds with them.
Yeah.
I've screwed around with a lot of the instruments. Let's see. Of the Skull Kid not being a total prick that no one likes. Triple F's back.
Nice.
Also, I like them, the image of them sitting in the tall grass or whatever.
Yeah.
Looks like they're in a sea of green beans.
Yeah. I'm sure it was always because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that.
So basically they're saying there's gotta be something else that is causing Skull Kid to suddenly become a total just meanie.
Yeah. And once he got his power, you can only say FF.
Okay. I guess that's the third F doesn't really count anyways, because it's the same as the first F.
Yeah.
On the name, it's just a duplicate. Yeah, you don't... The game that are essentially barred off from entry. A lot of areas that don't even have uses at this point. Some more stuff.
Yeah. Don't you have to do stuff to get here?
You don't actually have to do much. You don't even have to go to the shooting gallery. That's just for like, funds or whatever. You just want to go down the other path, and you'll eventually get over to
Oh, I remember this place.
Proper Swamp.
Yeah. What is in here anyway?
The shooting gallery. It's just a shooting gallery. Just a little
yeah.
like whatever. You can
Something
glitch
they have
over.
to do later on.
It's something optional you can do.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to do it, but you can get a heart piece for it.
This is a bad bat. If you don't do something before it swoops down on you, well, just don't come running to me.
It's a nutcase, essentially.
Yeah. I wonder why they didn't make it keys.
I guess because they wanted to make it more, I guess, weird and Terminian. Because
Yeah.
after all, keys are known for dwelling in caves, and these guys are outside.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, oh, it's a different species.
Oh boy.
And there's Tingle. And if you really want to converse with Tingle about how... about his, obsession with, freaking fairies. As if they're really doing it. You get the majestic land of the swamp. First thing you want to do, I guess first in quotes, thing you want to do is you want to go into that little house and talk to the guy there.
Yeah.
So you can get intel about something you want to do.
It's a piece of heart up there.
Not what you do, but in order to get up there, you have to go talk to the Deku Scrub, well, a Deku Scrub, but you have to have an item to do so. He asks for something. He's like, give me this and I'll move.
Uh-huh.
And you probably don't have it right now.
I think this music's a little bit over dramatic. Not right now, but there was a little bit.
Yeah, it's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah. I don't remember it being like that. But I still like it.
And it's also the only regional differentiation, because when you come back after purifying this place, it just plays the Terminate field theme.
Yeah.
So this is essentially its only unique piece.
Huh. That's a bit of a shame, actually.
Yeah. A case of limitations with the time.
Old Kume's boat cruise ticket office closed. Please inquire at the Magic Hag's potion shop near the edge of the swamp. Blimey, where is he? That spoiled child is off playing hooky again. A child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? I don't have
You don't even
any.
have a pictograph yet.
Huh? Is this your first time entering the pictograph contest? Well, the Swamp Tourist Center is currently holding a pictograph contest. It's currently open to all ages, from children to adults. For nice pictographs taken in the swamp, a free boat cruise will be awarded as a special prize. So would you like to enter our contest? Oh, but to enter, you first must take the boat cruise.
Oh, yeah. So this is your incentive. You need to contact the witch lady.
Yeah?
In order to get the boat cruise, because she runs it.
Yeah. What's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon's probably Xatu.
I'd have to admit that's probably becoming one of my favorites too.
And then there's also a couple other Pokemon that I like.
Well, yeah.
But for the most part, it's Xatu.
Uh-huh. Swamp tourist information ahead.
Oh, another thing you want to do, there's an owl statue over there. You want to hit it, that way you can teleport back. Without having to walk everywhere. And it seems cheap at first, but it's not something that you have to do. And it also makes you save time, in case you have to go back to another one.
You can't save here without quitting the game, though.
Yeah, but you can save state, which you can still, it asks you if you want to get off. That way when you start the game again, so in a lot of ways it's similar to, say, an emulator's process of save stating, and
Yeah.
you can close the game.
Well, I can also actual save state.
Yeah, just in case.
What
So now
now?
that you got that, you see those lily pads, you want to follow them. I like how the lily pads actually sync when you try to get on them,
Uh-huh.
rather than just holding your weight like freaking every other video game.
Yeah.
suggest to do it by Deku.
What is my favorite Pokemon? Says
Is that a question or yes? I don't know.
I think they're just messing around. You got a Deku stick. You can do things with it. Wasn't this that part where you have to chase the monkeys?
Yeah. You can go up to the witch's hut. Yeah, you want to go up to the witch's hut first, actually. Give you something incredibly important when you get to the character that you need to give the thing to.
Yeah. Huh. And it actually does play the theme from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, the actual witch theme. Which I always thought was nice, because that theme's a little bit underused in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Also, I like how they made the shops fully 3D in this, rather than Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time just shortchanges you by having it be a 3D render, so everything's artifacted to frick.
Yeah, not to mention you can't.
It's like, what am I even looking at?
Not only that, they're actual. I don't know about the 3DS version, but in the N64, they're JPEGs.
In the 3DS version, they're fully 3D, but they're done up in the same way as the JPEGs.
You can't change
that you're
the
still
view or
given a
anything.
fixed angle, but you could also still change the camera to a couple other angles too.
Yeah.
You're given limited just to keep the authenticity, because obviously people would.
Yeah.
But it's fully 3D in detail.
Uh-huh. Now that's a problem. See, we sell potions to humans only. I don't think they'll work on anything but humans. Sorry, but you have to leave.
That's Skyrim dialogue. Sorry, but you have to leave.
Fucking Nazis.
Yeah, so go ahead and turn into human in front of her freaking face. And then she won't react to it. Like normal.
Tee-hee-hee, welcome. My potions work very well, they do. Are you by chance a boat cruise customer? How unfortunate, Kome has gone into the woods, out back looking for mushrooms. Now that I think about it, she's a bit late coming back. Say, could you go find her for me? Yes. It's easy getting lost in those woods. Ask the monkeys that live there. I've only had some fragrant mushrooms. Long ago, this powerful nose of mine could detect them wherever they grew. But lately, my nose has lost its touch. It's tough getting old. It's actually interesting to see the characters and they're not trying to kill you.
Yeah, because these guys used to be bad guys. They were even a boss.
Yeah.
But in this version, they're actually just like characters who sell potions.
Uh-huh. And I like that.
So you got thingy. I know you want to take the path behind the fight.
I think you're backseat gaming a little bit too much. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's kind of obvious. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry for saying it how it is, but... I know it comes up. I know I sound like a dick.
You are right about that. It's just that not only is this a game that, first of all, there's a lot of time stuff. So it's like, oh my god. It's like, well, what if you end up screwing up and not getting the time?
I mean, I haven't played this game fully in, like, well, almost. In fact, I never really played this game. The only reason... This is one of those games I only ever saw my brother play. So I never really played it, but I've seen a lot of this game. So I know what to do in a lot of cases.
Alright.
Follow me. And you can't cheese it this time either by, In Ocarina of Time, you could kind of look into the tunnels.
And listen for the music cue.
Well, if you looked at the center of the tunnels, you'd know whether it was, Oh, ow. Help me. Anyway, in Ocarina of Time, you could, like, look at the center of the tunnel, and if it was lighter near the center, that way, if it was lighter near the center, it would take you back.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be, like, more fog or some crap.
Yeah.
But here you can't.
Yeah.
Unless you know the paths by heart, and there's a different path every day.
Yeah. I was just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms, when, bam, I get hit from behind. That pesky Skull Kid. Did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Oh, ow. To think he's even that powerful. And now I can't even move. You, don't you have anything that gives you energy? Nope. Ah, what is this? You're no help. I say, you're not at all what you make yourself out to be. Into the Woods of Mystery, this way to the entrance. That almost sounds like something out of the Oracle games.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Did she have a key item or something?
Nope.
Wait, she didn't give you a potion? The, like, lady back at the shop?
I don't think so.
Huh.
I think you have to actually... I think you have to tell him first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. She's like... Oh yeah, I always thought that was a little bit convoluted. But I guess that makes sense.
I thought it made sense. You know, they don't know at first.
Yeah.
Tee-hee-hee. Welcome. My potions work very well, they do. Yeah, there it goes. What's that? The Skull Kid got to Kume? That's ridiculous. If it's just the Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Oh! Well, if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good. You got a bottle of red potion. Red potion replenishes health. After using the potion, save the bottle for storing things. Quick, take the potion to her. I like how the game...
Did you know you can actually drink the potion?
Yeah, I'm almost tempted to do it. Right in front of her face.
Yeah, I did that once.
But at the same... Man. If you do that, you have to go back and then...
Yeah, and waste more time, but it's still kind of funny.
Yeah.
Zelda Rock says, "This is 10 out of 10 most enthusiastic commentary, slowly reads text with no emotion."
Slowly
I think you're being criticized. I'm going to be honest, it is kind of hard to start doing the whole, like, text read thing that I mean, like, there's even streamers nowadays who don't do it, like, whole expressive text. Just look at Vinny.
And that's my fucking problem, isn't it?
Christian sort of thing. Especially when it comes to character reading. And I've had a lot of practice on that, because I just read that at home. Oh man, did you do it?
On accident.
Nice! Yeah!
I know, I'm just messing around anyways.
Oh man. I mean, it's not that long to actually good. But still. Classic fake out.
I actually pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, it's actually really easy to do.
Welcome. Oh, did you give that potion to Kome? Don't tell me. You didn't drink it all by yourself, did you? Right in front of her. Well, LB, you're a hopeless child. Next time, be sure you actually give it to her. You got a red potion.
What's up, James and FF are still here. FF said their favorite Pokemon is Delphox, and then they said it in German. I thought he was German, or she, whoever. I thought FF was German just by the Flager, which I know I'm not saying it right, part of the name. The Zelda says, I couldn't care if you're the most enthusiastic person in the world or not. Cause, like, honestly, some people like it. Criticize in the Twitch chat, Vinny's way of reading most dialogue.
I mean...
Unless he's, like, playing a wacky game, then he'll sometimes read it with more expression. But usually if he's just reading dialogue, he just deadpans it.
Yeah. I try not to. But at the same time, sometimes I just don't feel like it.
Yeah. Thing that you just gotta have practice for. Because I've been practicing this kind of crap for years. Because I'd just be sitting at home playing some, like, Zelda or whatever, and then I just read the dialogue in a funny voice.
Yeah. Ow, ow, yow. Don't you feel obligated to help a sorry old hag when you see one? Let's not drink it in front of her face this time. And it looks kind of weird there. Ah, that color, that smell, that's definitely Kotaku's.
You read it as Kotaku. I thought that was wrong, but I also thought, wait, maybe her name is really just a really stupid, like, thing you could make a reference to that horrible gaming journalism thingy. But you read Kotake or Kotake or whatever as Kotaku.
I thought I said Kotake.
It sounded like Kotaku though. Say like, oh
maybe I should have just said Kotake.
Yeah.
That's what I said back in the day.
Kotaku or Kotake? Both of them suck. I always read it as Kotake though.
Oh, feel the energy flow. Kume is revived. You saved me. I'm the swamp tour guide. I run the boat cruise, so come by if you want a free ride. Bit of CDI voices there.
Yeah, you've saved me. Oh my god. Now here are the magical gauntlets or something. Wow. Stronger.
You have strange powers now. Me have been watching you. Lately, this swamp has been filled with poisonous water. The temple above the waterfall has been strange. My brother has gone to the temple, but my brother's not been able to find the temple entrance. The temple is for Deku only. My brother's been captured by Deku. He's now in the palace. Help. It's being a bit strange there.
Got incentive to go to another area, but yeah. How they set it up, because some of those things you have to go out of your way to do.
I just yeah.
But I think it actually gets better as you go on.
Creepy later offers little boy a free ride on a boat cruise.
Sounds legit.
Yeah.
Super legit. But like the way the story paces itself. Sometimes it sucks because you have to go out of your way to start something that's part of the main plot. And sometimes, like, once you start that main plot for the area, it ends up being really easy to follow.
Yeah.
And it's not done in a ham-fisted way either. Boat cruise. Where if you're like some stupid kid playing this for the first time in 1990 whatever,
yeah,
you'll be able to get a hint of where you need to go next. You'll even catch some secrets if you're attentive.
I love how his face is just sticking out, all honestly.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna go call my mom.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. And a special deal just for you. I'll let you take this cruise for free. Ah, yes, we've got a special going on right now, so we're giving this one out for free. You got a pictograph box. Press C to look through it. You can only shoot one pictograph at a time, though. But you can retake it as many times as you like. If you take a nice picture from the boat, take it to that fella over there. Alright, the boat's leaving. Okay, I wanted to see the face more. Press C to look more.
If you go back afterwards, I think she's still there. Like during daytime.
Yeah.
See the ominous freaking hiding in the box. You don't even have to take it. I didn't even really take a pictograph much. Because you can do it as optional. If you take a certain photograph of a certain thing, you'll get a heart piece from the guy. But you don't have to do it on the boat, right?
Don't know why they have to kill him all the time.
Whoa, that's so weird. Yeah, you just... First of all, you're skewering them, but when you take a photograph, is it showing up for you? Just a grayed out image of Skull Kid laughing?
Yeah, that shows up. I don't know why that happens.
I think it's a last scene problem. It's interesting. I wonder if it's like the last scene that the game saved or whatever.
Yeah.
But I noticed that in the original 64, not that particularly, but in a glitch you can perform called the fourth day glitch, where it will go on after the third day, and not trigger the death sequence.
Yeah.
A lot of screwed up things happen in town, and you can't even leave town anymore. And like, certain NPCs can have the chance of crashing you when you talk to them. Go to her.
Yeah.
After the fourth day, and he's like one of the last guys there. That are even in the town, because most of the NPCs are gone.
Yeah.
So you talk to him, and he does he has some great things, and then afterwards, the game crashed, and it showed this random image of Link standing outside of Clocktown. And it was really creepy because it froze and the music kept playing, so I thought maybe it's soft locked, and that's probably what it did, but Link with his dirt face standing outside of Clocktown. It's really freaking weird.
Also, it's interesting how this wall is wood. Is this GC or emulator? It's both. It's GC.
It's emulated GC.
Yeah. I might stop here, actually.
Yeah, that would be a good place to stop. So
But
I'd save.
But I still want to see that thing.
Wait, which thing?
That thing.
Oh, the freaking, like, creepy witch.
Yeah.
I don't even think there's a room behind that. I think it's just cheating. Little peeking through the back wall. For games, sometimes the best thing to do is emulate them all.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't give you that classic, I guess, smooth finish. Or smooths things when it plays them.
What does this remind you
Freaking
of?
already. Kinda reminds me of that scene from freaking Skyward Sword, where the bird, the left wing, peeks through the window and throws the mail at Link.
That kinda does remind me of that too.
Yeah.
I thought it reminded me of something else though. So it is an emulator, lol. It's an emulator on an emulator.
Yeah, it's essentially a port of a game on a GameCube being emulated by a GameCube emulator. Can I help, please?
Yeah.
Oh, you're out of 1 heart. You're about to die.
I'm surprised you've not got this yet.
Oh man, something I just freaking realized. You know that sign next to her on the shop?
Yeah.
Like, I guess the sign that tells you what's for?
Yeah.
That's all in Gerudo text. But there's no reason it should be, because no one overhears Gerudo. The Gerudos all live in one central location. Text means nothing, considering there's like a semicolon. Which I think is actually an I, so it doesn't mean anything. The same nonsense as the Hylian.
Yeah. I'm surprised you've not got this yet.
Wait, what? The, head shape?
Yeah.
Are you talking about it being similar to the, recent bird design that I made?
I thought it looked a bit like a rock.
Actually, I do see it now, because the green.
Yeah.
And it does kind of look like a rock.
Like the eyes, like just bulging from the side, and then they have the thing, and then the...
I wonder if they were playing this game and they saw this, and it was like, huh. Noted enemy design.
In fact,
it does look like a rock.
Yeah.
And it's just the stupid witch enemies.
Yeah. You meet the witches in the Gerudo Desert in OOT. I'm gonna fucking take care of that beeping.
go outside and cut some grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it explains the text in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
But it's like, where did the witches come from? Maybe they came from, like, maybe they're still Gerudos and not Terminians.
Yeah.
Considering how many other characters they repurposed and stuff. So maybe they just came from the pirate fortress.
I don't think that makes as much sense.
Yeah. Just guys are like, no one's, like, this is our home, we live here, all we do is pirate.
Huh.
So it's like, why would they even leave and start a business? Woo, fairy, that's important if you want to do a dungeon.
Yeah.
You always want to have one of those in a dungeon. Oh yeah, unless what Jeffrey is saying, considering the witches knew about Skull Kid, and Skull Kid is also an interloper between the Ocarina of Time world,
Yeah.
the Termina world in person, and because of the reset of the time, they're no longer these evil witches.
Yeah.
So they're not enemies and stuff. Since they were given that power presumably by Ganon. They were just like, let's just move to this other dimension. And sell our stuff. Because if so, that's a pretty, actually plausible theory considering it is kind of confirmed that Skull Kid's the same.
Yeah.
The swamp scene. Oh yeah, I remembered the hack to it. If you want to get a perfect 100 on your pictograph,
Yeah.
and take it back to that guy and get an instant heart piece. Tingle. Because if you take a picture of Tingle, he's like, oh, it's my son. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Terrible. Thank you for letting me see my son.
Wait, so that guy is... What the fuck?
What?
I never knew that.
What, that the guy was Tingle's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he was talking about prancing around, like that child. What he was actually talking about is the 35-year-old man in green tights.
They keep saying that I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not going to bring the princess back. If they're not careful, the princess will fall victim to a monster. Please believe my words. Entrance up there that you have to go back through.
Yeah, and you gotta take the side road.
Yeah.
Interesting thing in the manga, they also had this scene, but instead of it being the monkey, it was like a turtle and a wolf.
Huh.
And I guess it's... well, that monkey wasn't even there as a character. I guess they just used him as a character to say, hey, go rescue the princess. And instead of having the urgency of saving the, monkey guy, two random animals.
Yeah. I should have really read that guy's text.
He says go to the right or something like the right. He's like, you just see the lily pads and
Yeah.
take the get you wherever. Picking
Isn't
up
there
some
a
pretty.
hole around here? I swear there was a hole around here. Where's the hole?
Oh wait, you gotta go the other way. I think the other way has the.
I don't know.
Other way, anyways, because there's a thing there that you can't even do.
Huh.
Oh, you got rid. How the lily pads look like leaves of cabbage.
Yeah, this only leads to the fucking, the maze.
Oh yeah, frick. Alright, so what you gotta do is you gotta go inside. So inside the maze, and then there's a thing that you have to do. So you getting a thing and then going back to that side route, not the one with the octopus or the
They don't really want me to do the maze right now, do they?
Yeah, I think they do. Get to the monkey. And you need to get to the monkey in order to progress the story.
Okay, here's what I remember. I go over here. And there's supposedly a hole that leads to an underground area where there's a guy selling beans.
I remember there being a hole, but I don't know if it was over there.
And it was like
I know
right
there's
there.
a way to get into the guy's area if you go into one of the mazes.
I don't think it was in a maze though.
Huh.
It's just in one of those holes that you can find.
Yeah, it was like in a hole in a maze. But I have no
It might be
idea.
in here. Taking a piss. In a palace. Stupid shit. Oh wait, I have to get to the I remember this now.
I like how everything just like loaded in.
Shit. What now?
So the second area.
Shit. Okay, that's piss. Apparently in the Japanese... Yeah, it was this area right here.
That's what I thought. But it's been a while since I've even done the maze here. And I think they changed it in the 3DS version.
Yeah, in the Japanese version, there was a whole other sequence they had to go through to get to this room. That involves a few other holes that you have to fall down.
Essentially just complicated things.
Yeah, and I guess that's the one that they used for the 3DS version.
Yeah.
But this is the room that I remember. I just remember it being over by where the thing is. Please feel free to take our fresh spring water home with you, Swamp Tourist Center. So who the fuck put this sign here?
I guess the bean guy is part of the Swamp Tourist Center. It's like, this is just another tourist place.
Look at
really
that guy's
out of the
mouth.
way, for some reason, in a hole in a place guarded by guards.
This guy looks like a pig. With a fucking sliced open head.
Yeah. Classic Zelda characters, am I right?
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck are you?
Is that they don't actually quote unquote fix them in the remakes. All the weird characters still look freaking weird, they're just in higher detail.
So they look even weirder?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Deku run the swamps, it's likely they build the signs.
Yeah.
Well, Chomp Chomp, you're the first customer I've had in a long time. Do you need any magic beans? They sprout leaves as soon as as soon as you water them. That they do. They do. And I'm sure they do. I'll give you one free sample, so try planting it in some soft soil. You can always buy more. You
don't even need to plant it, you can just go head over to the place to plant it immediately and not pay 10 rupees or whatever for another.
Isn't it? I remember, like, I think in Ocarina of Time, like, you can keep buying this and they get more expensive.
Yeah, they go up in price.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, like, those things took a year to grow at better soil.
Yeah. Drug dealer strats.
Just keep upping in their price. Gotta have some of those magic beans, man.
You can plant them wherever you want, but if you don't water them, their leaves won't grow. "7 years, yeah. Another area with the ambient cave music, I guess.
Yeah.
That I really like. Way better than the Ocarina of Time version. I mean, I guess it has its own thing, but I just like this one more. It's a bit more ominous.
Yeah.
But it also makes you wonder more.
Yes, 7 years. Considering it's, you know, you do a 7-year time skip. Maybe they're grown after 1 year, who knows?
Yeah.
But regardless, it takes a frick ton of time. Now you can basically go get yourself caught to save time.
Oh, this thing right here, this little garden area near the top that's raised up. I think that was one of the areas that was in the Japanese version. It had
yeah, it had a hole there.
Yeah, and it was a part of the path that you had to follow. Shit. PR0. Okay,
And now it's like...
Doesn't this need water?
Wait, did you not get water?
No. I have that
yeah, you're gonna have to
berry.
get some water. And not any of the poison stuff.
Okay, so can I get another bottle?
I don't think at this point, no. You might be able to buy one at the shop in Clocktown, though, so if you want to work back there, their boat ride.
I don't think I can warp yet.
It costs, though. But aside from that, that's the only other accessible bottle I can think of that doesn't involve some sort of stupid side quest.
Isn't there like 6 bottles in this game or something?
There's a couple you get as rewards for side quests. I think there's a few that you even get rewards and competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
But I know that there's one that you can buy at the shop. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me check to make sure I'm not.
Isn't there a spider house for each region?
Yeah, there's a spider house, but I don't think you'll be able to take it on yet. You need things like,
Yeah.
you probably could, but it'll be hard. And also you'll need more bottles than what you have.
Uh-huh.
Because you need to pour bugs and holes and stuff.
And I don't think you can do the infinite bug trick.
I think that's nullified in Majora's Mask.
You know how it is, you can just pick up the bug. In fact, you can multiply the bugs over and over time.
Infinite. Which would be incredibly helpful in Majora's Mask, especially clearing those houses.
Yeah. But I don't think they intended that in Ocarina of Time either.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, so there is not a bottle you can buy at the thingy.
So what do I do now?
Just pour out the fairy and cut your losses. I think you can get water from the water you're currently standing in since it doesn't look tainted.
You got fresh water?
But who knows? Let's read the description of the thing. Or we're standing in, 'cause it's streamed late.
It rains on day 2. Does rain grow it?
I don't think so.
I could swear that it did.
Let me check though.
There's a few parts of this game where you need special...
Okay, yes. Yes, can confirm. Ground. So plant the thing and then just stand around until it changes.
In other words, turn off the fucking slowed down time and fast forward.
Yeah.
Shit. Purple water.
Purple equals death. Which is also, interestingly enough, the whole purple equaling death, when you think it really means nothing, is also a byproduct of just its Japanese origin.
Yeah.
Because you know how in Pokemon, like, all the poison types are purple?
Yeah.
Purple is essentially a deathly color. And in black or in, the West. Purple and white are both deathly colors in the East.
Why white?
Because white is the pale face of a dead person.
Huh.
And so a lot of the ghosts or whatever are pure white skinned with long black hair, because long black hair is actually more of a trope than anything.
Huh.
Mainly due to The Grudge and a lot of other depictions of spooky ghost girls.
I like how you can just hide entirely in this. At least for a little bit.
Nothing but a couple of polygons poking out from the top.
Yeah.
You need a spring water source. Well, let's see. Let's see if the day works. Jeffrey. Because on the thing that I'm reading, which of course it's like a wiki, so it's not legit, really.
Yeah.
In some cases. It says that the rain shower that occurs on second day will also cause the plants to grow. Well, let's see how legit that is. Because if not, we can always run over there and get some. You can reset the time to normal speed by playing the song over again, by the way.
Bit of trying to figure it out there. Doesn't really fast forward.
Super fast Link. It's like the one mod that Vinny played freaking years ago called Legend of Sonic Ocarina of Fast.
Yeah, oh, I remember that. I went so fast that I got an access violation.
But no matter how fast you go, you cannot beat the Running Man.
Yeah. I think it's like if with the Running Man, if you use cheats to beat him to 0 seconds, dawn of the second day. Anyway.
And then you can just turn slow time back on.
Well, I want to wait for the thing to start up. But anyway,
yeah.
About the Running Man, I think if you use cheats to get to him before the timer even starts, then you beat him in 0 seconds. So, but of course, you still don't beat him.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh, I think I just cracked the code. You know how everyone says that because of the fact that you can't catch up to Dr. Eggman and Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Faster than you? And in The Legend of Sonic Ocarina of Fast, you are Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, maybe Running Man is actually Eggman. Game theory.
Shit. No.
Alright, so it actually worked. What do you know? For actually changing the stuff. Because if you accidentally play the song a time, then you're just screwed.
Yeah. ended up paying attention for that one. I didn't want to get rid of that fairy.
You'll be able to get another one though. If you go back to that area and cut that same plant, another one should spawn. You'll just have to go back to that area. Though I think there's a couple of places like that. I know there's a place outside of the dungeon that has a furry though, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, that was fucking stupid, wasn't it? In fact.
Oh, he freaking... Wow. I didn't even notice you when you went past him the first time.
Well, it's still here.
Through him, I should say. But yeah, this part sucks. It's definitely the worst part of this whole maze.
Yeah.
The aerial segment.
Wow. Guess you could also just do that.
Yeah. There's a lot of waiting.
AKA fast forwarding. Shit. I can't. I just barely fucking... I guess this will have magic in it. Yeah, what do you know?
This game's pretty good at giving you at least one fairy before a boss, so...
Yeah?
Because it knows you'll probably die.
Shit. Yeah, fucking turning in this thing is fucking impossible. You better aim good, because there isn't no aiming after that.
Yes. And I don't think it's much better in the 3DS. I remember this part sucking just as bad as it did on the N64, so props to them for making it just as bad.
Okay.
And there's a heart piece, but that's optional.
Just gotta wait. And there you go.
Yep, and here's the monkey.
They keep saying that I kidnapped her. Oh, you have them. You do. Just like the princess. Deku pipes. Okay. Those'll work great. By the way, who are you? Whoa, that's not important now, just listen to me. I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since the Deku King thinks I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. You understand my plight? Barely. So then that means...
how my favorite part about that cutscene is how Link just freaking falls down.
Yeah.
And it's like...
I didn't actually understand that much. What was Link trying to imply there?
He was trying to, he was trying to start playing his stuff. Like, do the song of whatever.
He's trying to be He's asking...
And then he's like, whoa.
He asked...
And then he just...
Because he's like, who are you? And then Link is like... And then he falls. So he's...
I guess he was gonna play his name on the trumpets.
You'll go in my place and save the princess. I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so we'll sing it softly. And you play it on these...
with a trumpet.
Yeah, you play it on these fucking loud-ass trumpets.
Here's the not song of the forest.
Oh boy.
Sonata of Awakening. Softly, and then he becomes super passionate. Freaking blows their cover.
Yeah. You learn the Sonata of Awakening. This melody awakens those who have fallen into a deep sleep.
Including the sleep of ignorance.
Yeah. Everyone, did you hear that? This melody, which only the Deku royal family knows, it proves the foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence.
Yeah, and it didn't even help.
Yeah. You'd better take the shortcut to the Deku. You better take the shortcut the Deku people use to get to Woodfall Temple. But you must hurry. If you don't, I will be punished by the Deku King.
By punished, he means roasted.
Yeah.
Because you're like burning him at the stake.
And there he is.
It's like, oh man, what if Link was a terrible person, and after he told him he just came back just to watch them over him and
Oh, hot. Stop it, please. They keep saying I kidnapped her. Dot. Fuck off.
He's been ripped. Like, was a terrible person and just came back to watch him. He was like, what the frick, I told you to go do instead. Like, just stands there with a stupid jerk.
They all all say the same thing one day.
Yeah. The Deku people aren't too, good with their words.
Isn't that the fucking... the Deku butler?
The guy whose son disappeared mysteriously?
Yeah. How about that? Hot, isn't it? The monkey shall suffer and suffer till he can suffer no more. You shall know the wrath of a king whose darling princess was taken away from him.
And this is why Deku Scrubs don't have civilizations in the other games. It's because they're freaking stupid. They're just overrun. I like the 5 different shadows he has. I like how they throw him out, but they don't actually throw him out. You just see him fall, but it's like, how did they do that? They don't even have arms. There's a thing you can do, like the whole backflip thing that allows you to get past a guard while wearing the Deku mask, you know?
Yeah.
And like, you can actually go outside on the first day. Something I forgot to mention earlier. But it involves backflipping into a guard, because usually they won't let you buy your Deku. But you can choose it. There's not much you can do outside the...
I don't think that's a dragonfly.
Yeah, they are really dragonflies so much as they're electric skull monsters.
Yeah.
What I never understood is why they were electric.
What?
It's why the dragonflies were electric in the first place.
Yeah. I don't know.
Also, another thing I never understood about this area is the freaking texture on the Deku structure.
Yeah?
Things that look like pineapples. Whoa. It's just weirdly textured. That same stuff as they use for the Deku thing, and I don't know what it's really supposed to be.
Huh.
The owl.
Hoot, hoot, hoot. This is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct? What business might you have in this poison swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better that you hurry back to town. This swamp you're in has lost its guardian deity, but it was destined to fade anyway. Hoot hoot. And that destiny is not solely limited to this swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. Before coming here, had you not seen any of the stone statues that bear close resemblance to me?
I was about to give you the warp song.
I have placed those throughout the land to aid the one with the power to change the destiny of this land, wherever you may appear. If you have left proof of our encounter on any of those stone statues, then the song carved at my feet will certainly be of some assistance. Remember it well and play it whenever the need arises. From the first time you play this song, we shall become eternal friends, transcending time and place. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no, it's alright. He'll just do nothing but give you information dumps. Read it again, but switch around the options so you accidentally press no. So the song inscribed at the base is not actually the song that he's talking about.
Huh.
And goodbye, he just disappeared.
Yeah. Notes are carved in the stone.
Wait, is it?
It's pretty close.
Let's see.
That's great.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Well, for once they didn't use that freaking picture of the Song of the Sun.
Yeah.
Because they even reuse that later on, and it's not even the thing that they're talking about. But it's that stone in Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
in the area that you get the Sun Song at. And they just use that for an area that you don't get that song at.
I think I know what you might be talking about. It's in the 4th area, I think.
Yeah, it's in the 4th area. And you get a song that usually probably have, I mean, you get that song pretty early in Ocarina of Time, but it takes a while.
Yeah. Yunla Song of Soaring. This melody swoops you up and sends you soaring to a stone bird statue in an instant. They didn't even have to state. They didn't have to say statue right there.
Yeah.
Stone bird would have been just
Yeah, it
fine.
already is indicative of statue. It's like saying it takes you to the Department of Redundancy Department. Or the House of Great Deals building.
It's these things that you were talking about. Hip loops are hot-headed, so
The hip loops.
they'll charge if you look at it in the eye. If it comes at you, assume the defensive position.
You just turn into a shield, but they'll keep on bashing.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, stunning them's an easier way to deal with them.
Guess you could also just do that.
Yeah. And then you're gonna have to... You faked them out. I like the honeycomb type of grass there.
Yeah? Oh boy, I never noticed that.
I didn't notice that either until just now. I was like, wait a minute. I see what they did.
By the way, I like how, this game has enemy Deku as well.
So it's like they're Mad Deku. I think they're actually just called Mad Deku Scrubs.
Yeah?
Like crazy or slightly crazier than the regular Deku Scrubs anyway.
Well, there's that fairy.
Yep. Usually do a good job of keeping fairies and pots or plants outside dungeon. Oh, you already have the fury from that.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta turn into sword.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should do the dungeon this time, like at this part.
Yeah, that's
Because
what
the
I was...
dungeon in this, it's pretty fickle.
I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah. The thing about the dungeons in this is that you think they're gonna be short, because it's like, oh man, it's only 4.
Yeah.
But to, like...
They made them longer.
Way longer. It also made you go back to rooms a whole lot.
Yeah.
In dungeons. Even the first one.
If all of them are like that, then I... Really looking forward to more of this. So what do I do now?
To the owl statue. Possibly save state beforehand just to be sure, but you can walk up to the owl statue. Even get and like quit. And just the thing is that if you want to reopen the file, you'll have to save at a statue again. Or whatever. So it undoes the save state, essentially.
Yeah. So is there 2 saves?
Oh yeah, there's only 2 saves because, considering this game also had to have the expansion cart in order to work.
I don't think that's the reason.
On a regular N64.
I mean, the Japanese version had 3 saves.
Wait, hold on, it did?
Yeah.
Kidding me, hold on.
But I don't think the Japanese version had the save state.
Frick. I put in MM thinking it actually worked. Majora Xatu. Okay. Yeah, the Japanese version has 3 files. Oh man.
Huh.
But whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was pretty good.
Yeah. I won't... Oh boy. I'll stop the stream. I hope that... When will you be on next time?
I'm pretty sure tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the day after, obviously, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow.
Okay. But you'll probably be streaming tomorrow, unless you don't feel good or something.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be it.
Continue it, or I'll stream, and then we'll continue it the day after.
Yeah. So, I think that'll be it for this set. Really looking forward to more of this. Though, I really need to read more of the text. I need to work
There is a lot of,
Yeah, that was the whole point, is to actually play this game without... Yeah, and actually take it all in, rather than just, skim through it like I've done a million times. I mean, I've not played it, but, speed runs and whatnot.
yeah.
So I think that'll be it. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all next time.